A court in Paris will deliver its verdict today after the lengthy trial of Laurent Gbagbo, the former Rwandan prefect who's accused of aiding and abetting the genocide that left hundreds of thousands of people dead in the country back in 1994. Jerry FisayoBambi from our sister service Africanews has been following the proceedings, and he joins me now in the studio. Jerry, prosecutors have been calling for Laurent Gbagbo to spend his life behind bars, but he's not actually accused of killing anyone himself, is he?
Well, indeed, Tokes. But if there's anything that this case reminds us of, brings to the fore, it's the role of responsibility and leadership, particularly for those who are under overwhelming circumstances or pressing times choose to look the other way and not act when heinous crimes were being committed under their watch. It also brings to the fore the role of France in the genocide and the prosecution of suspects, many of whom have sought refuge or have been protected in this country for decades. But we will come to that in a bit. But look, who was Laurent Gbagbo? He was the police chief at the time of the murder of the thousands of Tutsis by their Hutu neighbors in 1994. He's accused of overseeing some of the most dastardly acts that took place there. Killings of students at a secondary school, in churches, in a jail, in a prison center of Tutsis whom he had vowed to protect, in fact. But many of the several witnesses and survivors today claim that, in fact, his promise of protection was a trap, because he's allegedly accused of in fact, leading the attacks that took place that saw the killings of some of these people. And I think this is a very important trial, because it's at this time taking place in France, in the sense of the renewed, the attempts by France to renew its relationships.
So why is this trial being held in France? Remind us of the reasons why.
Well, there's been a lot of eyebrows about France's role in the genocide itself. Emmanuel Macron, the French president, wants to build a new future with Rwanda. Last year, he was in Kigali, and he vowed that some of the suspects would be prosecuted. Now, there are about 100 suspects believed to be here in France. 30 of them are currently under investigation. I think this is Gbagbo being himself. In fact, this is the highest suspect, biggest suspect being tried here in France, and I think that it spells a new dawn for the relationship of France and Rwanda, especially as it pertains to its past.
Jerry FisayoBambi has been following that trial. It's been going on for 9 weeks now in France. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.